Yo, so I wanted to make this video because YouTube is hard and I'm not going to escape that fact. The reality is you post video after video and you have these big grand dreams of making so much money and growing to X amount of subscribers and becoming a streamer. And you think it's going to happen just like that. And it happens to a lot of people, don't get me wrong, but the reality of YouTube is it's a very lonely journey. As thankful as I am for all the subscribers I have, I've been making YouTube videos for a year and a bit. I'm just going to post a few videos and slowly the momentum's going to start increasing and that linear graph where it goes like that, it's going to be like that for me. That ain't the case. A year and a bit later, I've sunk probably hundreds of pounds into editing costs, thumbnail costs, and I ain't earned no money from it yet. And that's the reality, bro, because at the end of the day, I'm the one who's posting the video on my own. And yes, you get that dopamine hit every time you publish a video because I've been watching YouTube since I was a little kid. Call of Duty videos, FIFA clips, those old KSI Road to Division 1 clip videos. So turning from a consumer to a producer of content to an extent, because I still watch a lot of YouTube, it definitely gives you that dopamine rush when you hit publish. And there's no feeling like it still, but it's so demoralizing because at times, especially for a small YouTuber, the reality is there's a lot of videos, especially when you're just starting out, where it will be 10 out of 10. A 10 of 10 video is something you never ever want as a YouTuber. No matter if you're a small creator or you got a million subs. A 1 of 10 video is what you're always looking to get. That means it's your most successful video to date, a video that is your best performing so far. A lot of people think that views are the be all end all on YouTube. And I used to think that when I started, but in actuality, it's how long you get people to stay on your videos for. Because ultimately, what I want to do with this channel, what every creator wants to do with their channel, is create a community. They want to make sure that when you're clicking on a video, you're not just watching that one video, you're watching multiple videos, binging it like Netflix. There's a reason why YouTube is more watched than traditional TV. It's because a lot of YouTubers try and get you to binge watch and create more relatable content. For me, I'm still a lover of YouTube. I'm the only one who's going to log into that YouTube Studio app on my phone and see whether a video is performing well, if I got a new subscriber from it. And even as a small channel, I get so happy when I see just one new subscriber because it just reminds me that, okay, I'm making good enough content for someone to give me trust and to stick around on my channel, hoping that I can help them change their life just a little bit. I'm not a guru. I don't claim to have the answers. I just try and give my life experiences, my lessons, and my angles on things. All I really want to do is just share that through YouTube and just make relatable content. But there's another trap to YouTube, which you may not realize affects a lot of creators, especially small creators. See, when you start out, you're competing against so many different channels, so many different niches, because you're ultimately competing for people's time. You're also wanting to create an emotional connection with someone. There are people who don't have millions of subscribers. They have just thousands or even hundreds, but they're able to amass a community who will connect with them and maybe purchase stuff from them, hire out their services. And I'm hoping that one day, God willing, I'll be able to spread this channel, create a good community on YouTube. I don't want to sell a super expensive course. I don't want ego to come into this. And if I get loads of subscribers, then I feel like I'm the man, because that ain't true. Because as quickly as you can gain that respect, you can lose it in an instant. It all just depends on what God has planned for you. The life of a small YouTuber is a lot more different than some people realize. A lot of people still get the struggle. And I think a lot of people who don't really know what it's like to create videos thinks that YouTube is just easy and it's easy to get a million subscribers. But in reality, that's just survivorship bias. They've made a million subs, but how many channels have been started and then just shut down because the creator just lost faith in it and they didn't get any subs or any leeway, any momentum? One final thing I will say is that burnout is very easy to get on YouTube as a creator or on social media in general. In 2024, I started by wanting to make a video every single week. That failed, and then I tried to make one video every 2 weeks, but then I would procrastinate. So I went through that cycle and I just would upload a video soon after I recorded it. Felt stiff. I just don't know how to shake that corporate voice off. Part of being a creator for me is knowing where I'm failing, and I think that's one area, that emotional connection, I'm not really creating. If I was to start YouTube again, what I would say to myself is, number one, Don't care about the numbers. Focus on what you can control, which is how many videos you can upload, the systems that you put in place, the people that you hire. Have fun. Every video you learn something new. Experiment. I've made loads of videos that I've tried to be more edit heavy and have loads of B-roll and stock footage. It's very rarely though that those videos I'm impressed with. It's more the videos like this where I've got minimal editing. Number 5 is have a plan. If I want to upload twice a month, stick to it and put systems in place, because just relying on motivation alone is not going to cut it. I may not even get monetized ever on this channel. I'm just hoping for one opportunity just to take my skills to the next level and just learn more about myself. Even if you're a small creator and you go at it for a couple years or whatever, no one can chat to you about, oh, you failed because, you quit too easily. No, I took the risk of actually starting a YouTube channel. Putting yourself out there is not easy. Being vulnerable with people who you've never met is not easy. Talking to a camera, you can't see how the other person is responding. You don't know what they're thinking. You have to fake a conversation, but you got to talk to your phone like it's your best friend, like you're creating a visual diary. That is so tough to do week in, week out. But you're putting something out there into the world that you can't take back. You can delete a video, but if you say something that catches a bit of attention, you're open to criticism. And I think that's the scariest part of being a YouTuber. It's the pressure that you put on yourself. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, but have a plan. Peace out.